Hi folks, Brian McMurphy here. We're in the service center of BigToy Storage and Sales. A lot of people don't realize it, but we are a full 5-star Yamaha servicing dealer, as well as Suzuki and Honda Marine certified. So parts, service, and warranty for all three of those product lines. As well as we're a power pole dealer. We installed this 10-foot power pole on the boat. One of the important things that most people tend to forget about is the annual maintenance. And like I hear regularly, I just want to change the oil. Well, there's a lot more that should be done when you're doing your annual maintenance on a boat to prevent major problems down the road. And for example, one of the things you're going to definitely want to do is change the lower unit oil and look carefully for the oil to have some water intrusion in it. Because if you get a seal leaking or an O-ring leaking on a lower unit, if you catch it on an early basis, not necessarily a regular basis, but on an early basis, then you can change that seal, change the oil, and you're good to go. If that's allowed to sit in there for a year or two, then what you get is pitted gears and pitted bearings, and then starts becoming quite a costly repair to fix that. So when we do an annual maintenance, we're obviously going to change the oil in the lower unit. We're also going to take the time to pressure test the lower unit, make sure the seals are holding. So if we got a seal either gone bad or going bad, we're going to catch it at that point. We're also going to want to remove the prop, grease the shaft so the prop doesn't have a tendency to want to stick on there in the future, corrosion, but as well look for fishing line on that prop shaft seal. Then as we move on up the motor, obviously you're going to change the engine oil and the oil filter. You want to change the fuel filters as well, because that's where they trap moisture, especially if you're running ethanol fuel from a traditional gas station versus buying it on the water. Most all of the new boats today are ethanol compliant, so it's not really a problem, but definitely make sure you use a fuel stabilizing agent. There's several on the market to prevent the phase separation, so that the ethanol doesn't want to drop out of the petroleum part of the fuel. And when that does that, it drops to the bottom of the fuel tank. So when you start it, the first thing you pick up is the water that's sitting in the bottom of the tank that's separated from the ethanol. So definitely want to change the fuel water separator at least once a year. There's usually a fuel filter on the motor. In Yamaha cases, always a filter on the motor. You're going to want to change that. And then as well, you want to look at different things for saltwater leakage up on the motor. Look at the spark plugs, check the thermostat, check the water pump impeller. Definitely grease all the fittings, grease all the linkage for the shift and throttle. So it's a lot more than just a quick change the oil and go. And once again, all this little stuff can catch problems well ahead before they become major problems. The importance of maintenance can't be overstated. In fact, Yamaha has actually come out with a little pamphlet, probably about a 15-page booklet of what should be done and the importance of why it should be done. So I stock them here. Feel free, if you have questions, stop in, pick up one of these booklets, read through it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask us. Maintenance must be done. It's not something to be overlooked. It's critical to the long care and longevity of your motor. So stop in today at BigToy. Schedule your annual maintenance or any other repairs you have going on. As I've said in other videos, we can do electronics, install accessories, power poles, jack plates. So give us a call today, 941-445-4514, to schedule your appointment or ask any questions, or visit us on the web, bigtoysales.com. Thank you very much and have a great day.